So today is Snickers ice cream. This actually was requested when I did the Almond Joy ice cream. And my parents are here visiting from the UK, and I asked my mum anyway what ice cream she wanted me to make, and she also chose Snickers. So if you have lived under a rock your entire life and don't know what a Snickers is, or maybe they're not available in the country that you're from, a Snickers is a nougat or nougat, depending on where you're from. Center with a layer of caramel with peanuts on top, all encased in a milk chocolate. They're one of my favorite candy bars. We're going to deconstruct this recipe. We're going to do a nougat ice cream with a caramel peanut swirl with chocolate, milk chocolate stracciatella. So it sounds delicious. I've never made this, so this is the first time. What are we going to need? So for the base, you're going to need 550 grams of 2% milk. You can use whole milk. 550 grams of cream, 33%. You can use 36%. If you use double cream, so 50% cream, then reduce that amount down to 450 grams. You will need 66 grams of skim milk powder, 110 grams of the nougat from within the actual Snickers themselves, and 220 grams of sugar. For the peanut caramel swirl element, you're going to need 150 grams of salted peanuts and 200 grams of caramel. That caramel will consist of 250 grams of sugar, 100 grams of water, 25 grams of butter, 250 grams of 33% cream, and 50 grams of invert sugar. So that's glucose, corn syrup, golden syrup, anything like that. And finally, the milk chocolate stracciatella will consist of 100 grams of milk chocolate and 7 grams of refined coconut oil. Refined coconut oil, important because we don't want anything to taste of coconut in this. The refined element just means it's been processed and impurities have been removed, and during that process, the taste of coconut actually comes out as well. So if you want coconut oil to taste of coconut, use cold processed coconut oil. If you don't want the taste, then use refined. First thing we're going to do is measure out our ingredients and cut the core out of our Snickers bars. I haven't got a hat on. But let's start with our base. So we're going to start with 550 grams of milk and cream. Into that, we're going to add our skim milk powder, which is 66 grams. 66 grams. Then let's do our sugar. I'm going to use a stabilizer. You don't have to if you don't want to. There likely is enough ingredients in the nougat. That means you don't need to, but let's use some anyway. Into that, we are going to add just 1.5 grams of stabilizer. I'm using a blend. If you want to know about blending stabilizers, then there's a video that I will link up here that will tell you, or up here, wherever it is, that will tell you all about stabilizers. Tiny whisk. And in that goes. So that's our base apart from our nougat. I can't decide how I want to say it. Nougat. In England, most people, I think, or generally most people my generation would say nougat, but with friends and Ross with his nougat deficiency, I think the American term has likely taken over. So with all those stirred, we're going to get this on the hob and just get it warming up. We've got stabilizer in there, it's a hot process stabilizer, so it needs to go up to 85C, 185F. So let's get that going. And whilst we do that, let's work on our Snickers bars. Knifey. We're going to take off, there's not a lot in there. Take off the chocolate, and there is our nougat layer. And we're going to take that off specifically. That is what we want. We don't want anything else in the base. Right, what have we got? So you're going to need 8 Snickers bars, or just get the big ones. I'm going to make this in another video, but for now, I'm going to get the rest of these chopped up, and then I'm going to put them, all that nougat, in our base while it's heating up. So I'll come back once our ice cream base is then up to 85C. So while that is heating up with our 8 Snickers worth of nougat in, we're gonna get our caramel prepared because this needs to be made and cooled down as well. So for our caramel, we are gonna need our scales. We're gonna start with our sugar, 250 grams. And into that, we're gonna put 100 grams of water, swirl that together. You can stir it at this stage, it's absolutely fine. And then finally, in goes our invert sugar, which is 50 grams. Now we're gonna pop this on the hob and get this turning into a nice golden brown color. And whilst that is heating up, you're gonna deal with your peanuts. So we've got 150 grams of peanuts. So this is a deconstructed Snickers bar in ice cream form, kind of like, you know, Heston Blumenthal style. So in a little food processor, pop your peanuts in, and we're just gonna pulse these. We want them quite fine. We don't want huge lumps of peanut in there. So pulse these and let's see how long it takes. Not long. That was, you know, 10, 15 seconds worth of pulsing manually. That's all it took. So with the pulsing, you've got like a cornmeal sized pieces of our peanut. Put that in a container and we're gonna wait for our caramel to be done. There are a couple of stages to the caramel. The first is this light stage, and then it will start to thicken up and boil a bit harder before it turns to that color. That's where you wanna be. So with the caramel off the heat, we have two things to do, and that is add our butter. This is gonna make it spit. And finally our cream. Be careful doing this. We're adding quite a bit of cream. The high fat caramels are what's important for use in ice cream. That's what really helps with the invert sugar. That's what really helps stopping it going like solid as a rock. Without that, it goes really hard. Now just keep stirring this. If for some reason it starts to cool down too much before all your cream is incorporated, you can just pop it back on heat just for a minute or two. And that just warms that sugar back up so that all that cream gets incorporated. If you were to reduce the amount of cream, so, you know, cut it in half, then it would all incorporate really easily, but then it will also set a little harder. So with our caramel like that ready to go, we are gonna add in our crushed peanuts, stir that together, nice. And we are simply gonna pour that into a container like so, and rest that on there, leave this to cool down to room temperature. And we are going to use that when we dish up. So now that our base, let's just cool down a little bit. We can get that into a container and we're going to let this chill out overnight because I want that flavor of that nougat to build as much as possible. I will come back tomorrow when our base is fully aged, our caramel is down to temperature, and then we can get churning. So after it's completely chilled down, we're gonna stir it up and pop it into our machine. I've actually kind of overloaded the machine a little bit here, but it's fine, just took a little bit longer. So now we're gonna prepare our chocolate. Again, we're using 100 grams of milk chocolate, 5 to 7 grams of coconut oil, and we're gonna melt that down in the microwave until it's completely liquid and ready to use. Out comes our peanut caramel, that's ready to pour. At the end of our churn, we're gonna load in our stracciatella chocolate and start dishing up whilst layering in some of that glorious peanut caramel. Finally, it's all gonna go in the freezer to harden off for a good few hours because now's the time we're gonna dish it up. And it smells incredible, it looks incredible. Let's scoopy. As you can see, that peanut caramel on top, honestly, that is just inspired. It's so good, doesn't go hard in the freezer. It's ready to eat straight off the spoon if you want to, because you know, that's what I'm gonna do after this video is done. Nice rolling ball into the bowl. Let's see how this one looks. Deconstructed Snickers ice cream. God, I wish they'd call them Marathon again all those years ago. My dad and I were talking about this, but Marathon was a much better name. Scooped perfectly, loads of kind of chocolate flecks. This is a stracciatella style chocolate add-in. Stracciatella is originally a plain flavored gelato with that chocolate fleck through it. But any ice cream or gelato that you do that same effect with, you can call stracciatella as well. This peanut stuff, I'm gonna put some on top. That caramel, make it exactly as instructed. It is perfect. Doesn't go hard in the freezer, and it's purely because how it's made, along with that little bit of invert sugar to stop it recrystallizing. Man, that's tasty. Anyway, let's chat. More eat. It tastes just like it. The ice cream's got a beautiful taste of the, I'm still going to call it nougat because I'm English, but I know that probably 80% of you watching this video will call it nougat. But it's got that beautiful flavor of the nougat. The milk chocolate stracciatella mimics that milk chocolate coating on the Snickers bar itself. That peanut caramel, oh, it's far superior to the peanuts and caramel in a Snickers bar. This is delicious. The peanut caramel recipe makes about 600 grams worth, so quite a bit. And as you can see, still lovely and fluid. Truly a delicious ice cream. This is just one take on a Snickers ice cream. There's probably half a dozen different ways you could go about this. You know, a chocolate ice cream with peanut brittle, caramel swirl, still get that nougat flavor in that ice cream as well. Loads of different ways you could do this. This is just one take. This was a suggested flavor by actually quite a few people, channel supporters as well as non-channel supporters. So if you want to see me make a candy bar style ice cream, let me know in the comments. Can you make this in the Ninja Creamy? Yes, you absolutely can. Make the base as normal and freeze that in your Ninja Creamy containers. Again, the Icy Treat ice cream maker as well. Once you've got that, make your caramel. You won't be able to do a stracciatella in those spinning machines. It's impossible to do. But what you can do is just take the chocolate, finely chop it up, and then add that in as a standard add-in. And then when you dish up, load your peanut caramel on top and you're right back here. So make sure you try this one, delicious. And I will see you next week. I have no idea what I'm gonna do next week. So